And it's almost always that way. Right. Now, are you ready? We're going to switch it. Put the wrong one over. Now, how's that feel? Does that feel like holding the wrong girl's hand? Isn't it? Now, so I wanted to demonstrate that to show you that when you do things that aren't the way it feels good, even though someone else is telling you how to do it, your way is the best way. So I'm going to tell you how you should hold the harmonica, but Sonny Terry and guys like that are perfect examples of how you do it however you want. Here's how you should do it. In between your thumb and your index finger, like that. Everything out of the way, remember? Remember that the harmonica sound is like sound bullets shooting out. Okay? And if you block the bullets, you're going to get hurt. Okay? So keep your hands, you'll hear people going like this, putting their hand in front of the harmonica like that. You're cutting off the sound for the rest of us. Keep your hands out of the way for now. Now there's that, right? Now you just bring in this hand here, come in right there and lay that other thumb right under there like that. And now look, you got this opening clamshell effect, right? See there? If you keep your clam open, see, a lot of times I keep this hand. I love telling people about Richard Hunter. That's a great jazz harmonica player. And when he plays, he's directing his music out here like this. He'll go. And he's and his hand isn't doing anything. But it is to him. But anyhow, the main thing is stay out of the way. Now, when you want to do a wah-wah, you can open up and close, and then you can. You can do that with your hand. You're supposed to graduate to the point where you do that with your throat. But yeah, a lot of the old timers, they did a lot of that. You can do that. The main thing is, though, I'd rather see people play with one correct hand and stay out of the way of the thing, and then just bring this up as they need to. So that's the right way, like this. All right. But now, having said that, remember our little example of how you should do it, how it feels good. All right. Next thing. The hard thing about playing a harmonica is that when you guys put it up to your mouth right now, if I had everybody play, here's what you would hear. Those are chords. Chords don't count if you're trying to learn a melody, right? That's Bob Dylan can do that, but I make millions of dollars playing chords. But you gotta get a single note. How do you get a single note? Well, there's two ways, two methods. And I think probably 80%, 75% of people play one way, and 25 or so % of the people play another. The really great players are switching back and forth as they need to play the two different ways. The two main ways of getting a single note are purse slips. That's where you're just tunneling your pucker down to, you're dialing it in down to one note. So you start here, grab a chord, and you just narrow your pucker down. See, and so it's like kissing your kindergarten girlfriend, kind of. You just, and then you can get a single note. Now, for me, that's not the way I learned. I learned and that's the 75% way. When you hear guys like John Popper and that playing, they're doing this purse slips playing. So that's a good one. That's not a lesser way to play. I prefer, though, and I'm comfortable with, go back to the thumb thing, I'm more comfortable with tongue blocking. And that's where you're taking the first, it's real easy to demonstrate the four, how to get a four sync. You're blocking the first three holes with your tongue. You're literally playing out of the corner of your mouth right here and getting that single note. So I'm blocking everything that way of my, let's turn around. I'm blocking everything to the left with my tongue, and the right is just a little hole in the corner of my mouth. Now here's why I like that. Listen to this. Mary Had a Little Lamb doing tongue blocking. Yeah, dun, 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 dun. That's because you can hit and release your tongue off of the holes and bring in the other chords. So I like that. Now, purse slips, you can end up doing that, but that turns into what we call octaving, where you're hitting in the middle. see it. You can get other notes, but doing first slips, but that's a whole different thing. But the deal is, so what you'll have to do, and we won't be able to accomplish this today, is for all beginners, your first lesson is to try to get a single note. Okay? The single note is going to take you, you're going to get real frustrated. Let me tell you, over a 2-week span, at first you'll say impossible, I can't be a harmonica player, John was wrong, the instrument's not easy, I want my free money back. Alright? No wonder he charged free. That's what it is. Anyhow, the deal is you will get it. And guess what? Do you remember riding a bicycle? You'll never forget it. I cannot believe I can go back. I'll go for 6